Welcome to the Smoke Podcast. Another episode of the Smoke.
It's the Smoke Podcast.
Man.
What?
Last week we had Ursula.
Man.
Ursula
did her thing, didn't
She did. Even though she ain't smoked that much of her cigar. I ain't trying to throw nobody under the
But
bus.
I'm gonna say this. She smoked a cigar back, like I say, when we met back in the 90s, late 90s, and man, she was fucked up for like 2 days.
Dang.
So I understand. I get it.
Yeah, when you're not used to something.
You're not used to something, and then you know, we all was novice cigar smoking, and we was inhaling and shit we not supposed to
Man,
do.
I remember the first time I smoked a cigar. Me, Creighton, and Gary Macco, we sitting in the car. We drank like 4 bottles of wine, and then we started smoking cigars. Yeah, that was probably my first time smoking a cigar. And they was like, all right, y'all, let's go. I said, I can't go. I need to sit for a little while longer. What's wrong, Ike? I smell high as a damn kite.
Y'all didn't tell me.
Did you inhale? I said, are you not supposed to? So then we sat there. And,
You were sick.
yeah, well, I didn't get sick, but I was high as a kite.
Yeah.
That's all I remember. So
But that, you know what? That's part of the cigar experience.
Everybody had one.
Everybody had that cigar experience, you know, because I tell people that used to smoking blunts, do not do that. You're not smoking a blunt.
This cigar is
You're
not the same thing.
Not the same, but it's brown. They think it's the same thing.
Not brown. I can't. That's the correlation.
That's the correlation. It's brown. Oh man! So what's been going on? How was y'all week? Y'all been staying
trying
out the
to
damn
stay
heat?
damn cool.
You
I'm
get your
not
pool
com-
fixed?
Finally. Man, I ain't gonna get no shots out yet. We're gonna see if we can keep it going for longer than a week. Because the last time we swam in the pool before last week was the 4th of July. So we were 2 weeks without.
Oh.
So I'm not gonna
You
put anybody under the
poor
bus, but
people.
just
Don't put them
know,
on the bus. Don't put
just
them on
know that at some point, if the pool don't stay nice and clear, you're gonna get the damn smoke.
And here's the thing about Ike. You fuck him over and he done paid you some money, he will go straight to Facebook. Hey, y'all
tell y'all about.
tell y'all
And that's
about
what it
this
is. The
experience.
company is a new company, so that's kind of why I gave them an opportunity to.
They probably did a
manage
great
my
job,
pool.
then.
No, they did not. But
Oh,
anyway,
dang.
see, Kimberly, don't pull it out of me. Don't try to pull it out. I'm trying to be positive right now.
I'm saying they did it, you know.
Hey, anytime Ike can't go out in the backyard, put his water in. He ain't even putting his whole body. He just put his feet in the water and smoking a cigar and drinking
Right.
some kind of fruity drink.
I ain't no fruity
not a
drink.
fruity
See?
drink now.
You just up in this lied just that quick.
I'm gonna put my feet
quick.
in the pool. I'm bring my own alcohol though.
You gonna bring
some
some
red
red
smoked
sausage?
sausage?
I sure you gonna fire the grill up. I
The
got
grill,
you.
you ain't said nothing but a word.
All right, I'm bring me
And
some
that's like
coleslaw.
Kim, I always wanted. Like, when I eat a red sausage, I gotta have that motherfucker almost burnt.
It
I
has
want
to be
I
burnt.
want it cracked. I
Right,
want all
right,
that. I
right.
want all this stuff. So I want when the
'Cause
color
the
gonna
skin
change when
tastes
I put
better.
the barbecue sauce
The
on.
skin tastes better when it's burnt.
Yeah.
It has it's a different flavor profile. So if you have not cooked yours to the burnt or the crispiness level, you're not really experiencing a
Wait
red.
a minute, what's the name of the company that does smoke sausages?
Circle
in
B.
Memphis?
Circle B. Circle B.
Y'all hear Kimberly links up on Instagram. I'm telling y'all got a spokesperson
Man.
in the
Hey,
waiting
you
because
remember
she
we was-
talked it up.
She like somebody cooking smoke sauce. When we were
at
the Hard Rock.
Yeah,
Hey,
with
boy, she
Will.
looked over there. Hey, can I get 3?
It was one for me, one for them. One. It wasn't all on me.
It
y'all.
wasn't all
wasn't
him,
all on
but
me.
we appreciate that. That's the first time you ever
So-
bought us
so
anything.
Dang.
I got a question for y'all. Have y'all voted early voters yet?
Yes. Early voting ends July 30th, though. You got plenty of time.
No, you ain't got plenty of time to early vote. This is the last week.
Is it?
Yes.
Wait a minute. What's today?
Well,
Today,
it is.
They got to look at their calendar.
so do because I don't know what the exact day is. Today
Okay, but
is
regular
it doesn't
voting is
matter.
August
It doesn't-
4th.
as long
Regular
as you-
voting.
Hey, if you don't early vote, make sure you regular
Listen,
vote on August 4th.
tomorrow is the last day to early vote, the 30th. Today is the 29th.
Did I not say July 30th?
Yeah,
You
but
did say that.
Okay.
yeah, but
I wanna make sure.
tomorrow is the last day. So
Okay.
Saturday morning, y'all need
Get
to
your
get
ass out
up,
and
get
vote.
your ass up out of the bed, and go vote.
Y'all, the numbers. We looking
No
at the
vote,
numbers.
no voice.
And
That's it.
but here's the thing, and Smoke family, we got a lot of people that listen outside of the great city of Memphis. Make sure you vote in your district when it's that time.
Right.
I'm serious because you really got to do it. But I like to think that our Smoke fans are more sophisticated to know that they got to get their ass out there and vote.
Right. I hope y'all are.
You know, when I went and voted, the ballot is long as hell. Mm-hmm. You know, I mean, it
Took
is
about an hour, didn't it?
No,
don't take that. Don't discourage people.
Here's the deal. So I'm gonna
10
go
or
ahead.
15 minutes.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw myself under the bus. I had took a picture of a sample ballot. I knew who I wanted to vote for. But you can't pull your phone out in the damn voting booth unless you get arrested.
Yeah.
Homeland Security.
Hey, so if your name was Shaniqua, I don't know what you were running for. I voted for you just on the strength of your name.
The strength, dang. Don't quite know your qualifications.
Yes,
We don't know what her platform is. She probably didn't even have one.
But again,
She was a write-in.
Not a right.
I'm like, I remember Tom Joyner, when Tom Joyner would talk about football, the first question he was asked is, do they have a black coach? The second question, do they have a black quarterback? That's who he would go for.
It even went further than that. And he said, and then if both of them, he said, if both teams got a black quarterback and a black coach, he said, which coach is light skinned?
Dang.
And he went with like,
So when I go in there and vote, again, I'm sorry. You know, I'm trying to vote for my folks. And if your name is Shaniqua or, you know, something like that, you probably, unless you run against one of my friends, I'm going to probably pull the level on you.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Shaniqua, go out and run for something. You got one vote.
Are they old enough yet? Are they old? Them Shaniquas, I don't know if they old enough yet.
Do yourself a service. And go vote.
Anyway,
everybody
boy,
does not vote just on the name.
I swear, Kimberly, you know we ask you this every week.
And I'm gonna have the same answer.
What you smoke? What you smoked yesterday?
Doesn't matter. I smoke.
You smoked.
I smoke.
It was good, right?
Most of the time, I don't think I've had a bad cigar.
Unless you've been on the smoke. You done dog some cigars out on the smoke, so you done had some bad cigars.
That's a little tough. I mean, that's a little rough on a sister.
The
palate, it just didn't match my palate.
One of them, you like, oh shit, it's too peppery.
Well, yeah, I don't want to die. I don't want to choke. I just want to be able to enjoy the smoke.
You want to be able to drive home. Enjoy your night.
Yeah, I had one that did put me on my tail a couple weeks ago, and I don't even want to remember it.
Oh, dang.
You better remember so you don't pick it up.
So you don't pick it up again.
Don't worry.
So me and Fabian, we shot this event for the National Bar Association.
Mm-hmm.
Doing big shit, man.
Big stuff.
Big shit.
They don't never invite me to help be their assistant.
And then also I had shot a part of a reality show. It was the second part of the shoot of this reality show.
Oh, wow.
I'm shooting with the this group out of New York. So, you know,
That's
big shots out to Spotlight Productions. We're doing some big shows.
Look at our sponsor. Look at our sponsor showing out.
Hey, sometime if I don't do it, ain't nobody gonna do it for me.
Oh well.
I mean, you wear the shirt a lot, so that's
I mean, you know, I try to do my little part.
You do a good part. You make a Kim nail shop.
In
shirt,
my own little small, world.
Y'all in the weeds, basically.
Okay.
Anyway,
we in the weeds, but we let you long-wind us to death.
Yes, because I be talking about shit.
No, you don't. You're right. You be talking about sugar, honey, iced tea that don't make it doesn't matter. You right.
Well, it depends how many drinks I've had before I start talking.
You've had 5 today. So we moving right past it.
No, I had some of this birthday cognac from Pierre Frion.
It's the 10th
anniversary edition.
Oh.
This joint is as smooth as...
Yeah.
Fabian gave you some?
Yeah.
Well, a couple of weeks ago was my partner's Randy's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I waited on Randy. I waited him for 30 minutes.
I will say this. He was late to his own shit.
Yeah, he was late, and I had money on the line. I had to go get it. So
he going through a lot right now.
But Randy, I got you a bottle. I got you a bottle of sweet wine in my car. Yeah, so when you show up, I'm gonna give you this sweet wine, and you can enjoy it.
And since it's been in his car, it's been baking.
It's gonna be delicious.
Well, I tell you what,
it's gonna be syrup.
I'll go to my wine cellar at the house and bring you another bottle.
It's so bougie. They so bougie. Wine cellar and pools being fixed. And
humidors with 300 cigars.
That's you all. You right.
Who got that?
You?
You.
Oh, it's probably 250 now because he ain't replenished them.
Oh, well.
Cassandra figured out that them little boxes that showed up, that was none of the script was cigars.
What the hell is this?
What is this? A smoked cigar?
Nah, baby, it's some shit for you.
No.
You can't open it though until your birthday. I just
Not
had
your
my birthday.
Cassandra, don't file for that.
Yeah, because when you buy Gucci, they don't ship it in a Gucci box. They ship it in a nondescript box.
Yeah.
That's what you want to go with.
Hey, no,
That just proved your bouginess.
Right. The Gucci does
Now,
not come
what
in
were
a
you
Gucci
saying about
box.
what were you saying about our guest today? What were you saying about?
He don't know.
Go ahead and do
that
it,
was
Coach.
10 minutes ago. I don't remember.
I told you.
I'm sorry. It's this single barrel select that we're
Single barrel,
drinking.
single
This
barrel,
stuff is strong.
Single barrel that we
Yeah.
smell.
and then we got this great cigar.
Great.
And we might have did a little something in between
break?
when we was on break. So I mean, I'm sorry.
This is the snitch in this show.
You know, he snitched on himself though.
I didn't say Ike did it. I said y'all
used to-
might have
you
did
said
it.
y'all.
No, you snitch on yourself.
You snitched on
Snitching.
yourself this time, Mike.
Anyway.
But no, anyway, we got another incredible guest, a female,
Another
Kimberly.
female?
Another female. Women are running the smoke right now.
Women would rule the world.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with you.
Rule the world. Hey. A rule the
We
world.
pay
Because I
for-
guarantee
we
you,
pay for the world, y'all rule it.
if Dr. Jill ain't happy, Biden gonna come out stumbling the next day.
He already stumbling.
He already stopped.
Poor thing.
Hey, that wasn't a good analogy.
They give
Motherfucker that's
that
already
man a hard
stuck.
time. He better make sure he on all his P's and Q's.
That one time
No,
that-
he gotta
that-
make sure you're on all his pills.
That one
Right.
time that Barack came out with that beige suit on,
Boy, they had a fit.
hey, Michelle had put him on the night before. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he came out and said, "Shit, I know I look fucking good."
I wish he had worn a linen pantsuit and a seersucker.
Hey, it had his drink in the left
Right,
hand.
and a seersucker. He would have gotten another term. I'd have been like, we changing the laws.
All right, y'all, we come back. We're going to have no other than LaTrivia. LaTrivia, my girl, man. She you know, this is a big personality smoke podcast, fan. So make sure you stay tuned so that you can listen to what LaTrivia has to say.
And she brought some cigars.
She brought some
so,
cigars.
you know, that's two. She threw them two fingers up. That's
She
them
threw
2
it up.
points right there,
She
baby.
threw it up, boy, and she
You get a
drinking.
couple points.
She's not drinking. She's drinking.
And she didn't want no ice.
Yeah,
She didn't
so
want
this
nothing.
is
Mix it
straight.
with nothing. She said, just give it
Give it
to
the
me
flavor.
straight.
Yeah.
Kimberly,
All right.
you take some notes.
I don't need to take no. That's her. We two different people.
We'll be right back.
All right, y'all, welcome back. Man, that was a long ass break. And then
You know
we had another guest to show up.
Who? Guess who?
Guess who?
Guess who, y'all? Guess who?
Well, his ears probably was burning from the week before last. He's like, let me go down there. He probably listened to the show. He said, man, let me go down there and
These people
defend
that put me
my
on blast.
name.
See what's going on.
Yeah, we got none other than Larry Robinson, Mr. Kazukian himself in the house. That was him yelling, y'all.
A hot mess.
Yeah, I know.
So,
man.
Fabian,
Yes.
who you said we got on the show again?
Man, we got no other than LaTrivia Welch, well-known author. She does LaTrivia. I'm gonna let you tell our smoke audience what all.
She got
LaTrivia
like
Welch
10
is about.
titles. She got like
so many
10 titles.
And then you got to call and make sure who am I talking to today?
You know what? Be real careful. Yeah. Of course, River House Publishing.
Yes.
That's
We
one.
have over 50 authors.
Okay,
We have Welch Public Relations,
that's two.
and
You got some other stuff.
we got some other stuff.
Yeah, you're doing your thing, and
Let's
I
do
and I
PR
love
too.
It PR absolutely. It all falls under the Welch Companies Consortium.
Yeah,
you know.
and then this is what I like. I ran into her. I said, LaTrivia, you think you want to be on the Smoke Podcast? Baby, you know that's my thing. I smoke cigars. I got a whole gang of cigars. She's like, you
Right.
better have me on there.
Right. I mean, honestly, I grew up at 18 at Lemoyne College with Vincent Gullah, who has passed, war vet on Madison Tobacco. He was like, so you had my godfather, that was Uncle Vinny. And then, of course, you have Howard Robertson, who was like my dad, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Work
yeah.
dad, him and
Exactly,
Bev.
exactly,
So,
yeah.
You know, I mean, I couldn't lose. I was, as they hashtag winning all day. Do you hear me? All day.
That's what's up.
I grew up with these. You know, I mean, that was part of my life, and it still is.
Well,
I mean,
see, even before I knew the history, when you came in with a box in your hand, I was like, "Oh, that's a lady after my own heart right there."
She finna grab the box.
I'm just gonna bam.
Bam! That's what I'm talking about right
Shout
there.
out to
and,
John Gilliam.
and the cigar that we smoking today is a Monte Cristo, and she said, "If I had known, I would have bought a Monte Cristo box." I'm like, "Oh,
my
dang."
dad brings me his boxes. You know, he knows that I love it. That's my thing. I'm telling you, think about it. When was the last time that you had a cigar with someone and it wasn't a good mood, a good vibe? I mean, this is how you start the vibe.
That means
So I go out of my way not
to
to smoke cigars with folks that may give me a bad vibe.
You messing up the experience.
Exactly.
I mean, when I smoke with Fabian, when I smoke with Kimberly, I already know we're going to laugh, we're going
Right.
to talk. Even when I smoke with Mr. Kazukian himself, which we smoked a couple times, we always laugh. When we
Right.
smoke with,
Gotta have
most of the
one.
folks, if I think you got that negative energy, I'm going to be like, here's a Tatiana for you.
Man, I even had my girl Veronica when we were doing her podcast. I had her.
We had Veronica on our show, didn't we?
No, we didn't. No, Veronica had herself on our show.
Well, she still represented. She still brought the
represented,
heat.
so y'all got to make sure y'all check out Friends and Wives coming to the podcast.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so,
gotta represent the other half.
You got to
of the
represent
half.
everybody. You know.
So can we have Veronica on our show?
I'm sure we can.
I'm sure you
But
can.
right now, we talking to Miss LaTrivia.
I'm so
LaTrivia, what you
happy
been
to
up
be
to?
here.
What you been
I'm
up to?
happy to be here. First of all, it's really good to be around friends.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's hot outside.
Woo.
Hot
A
as
lot
hell.
going on. But it's really good to have a moment in a cool space with a great cigar and friends.
That's what I'm talking about.
Most people don't smoke cigars in their house, so
No.
so we got that good ventilation
good
here.
ventilation.
See, that's what we got. So
Right.
Yes,
we
exactly.
get to smoke in the building.
Exactly.
Yeah. So LaTrivia, how many books have you written?
38.
38. What are your books about?
So when I first started, I knew I wanted to write about interracial romance.
Right.
This was back in the day, though, before there was even a subgenre, a genre. I mean, it was very taboo.
Oh.
I remember writing the books in college. I started in high school. I wrote all the way through college, and then first book I had to self-publish through a company, and I thought to myself, like, why shouldn't I expand it? So I reached out to literary agents. I reached out to actual publishing companies directly, and the same sort of response was received, as in, this isn't a genre.
Right.
This isn't going to sell. I was very upset about that, first of all.
But
mean-
you didn't stop.
No, hashtag don't stop. For everybody who is working on something and people are telling you that it's not possible, if you have thought about it, someone else needs it. That's the supply and demand concept, right?
That's true.
But you got to get up and do it. And so that's why River House was formed I was like, you know what? There are people who are very interested in it. I'm in an interracial marriage. I like to read interracial romance. And so I wrote, at that point, Ivy's Twisted Vine was the largest in the genre. And then I released under River House, which is the company that I own, River House Publishing. It was Dimitri's Closet, which was the start of the Russian mafia romance genre. So I was a big mafia movie lover, fan. I mean, I don't even know if there is a word, right? I'd seen every single mafia movie, and they always have this negative connotation when it comes to African Americans. Well, how do you change that? It's already in print. It's already on film.
Create your own.
So I wrote the book where the heroine was a female, an African American female, and a virgin at that. You know what I mean? And breaking into.
I can't even imagine all that. That's
It was, you know
You got
what?
a lot of
And-
stuff working there.
Oh, let me tell you something.
she better not hook up with James Bond because that
I
he
got
changed
dogged.
that.
I got dogged on it at first, and then I saw 10 authors, and then I saw 20, and then I saw 200, and recently we saw 500 authors. So
Oh, wow.
I started a genre simply because I wanted to write about women in a space, women of color in a space.
That's what's up right there.
And so now we have, I went from selling 500 books. We have sold over 1 million in 128.
I see a podcast in there where you come and you read excerpts of your books.
Oh yeah, they real live. It's real live.
Is it grown folks? Is it grown folks?
Oh, it's grown.
Grown,
folks.
hey, that's
It's
what I'm talking about right there.
grown folk bring your cigar and this beautiful, lovely Jack Daniel's single barrel select.
You know, we got to bring out
She
the best
took
for
us
the best.
straight into where I wanted to go. Let's see what our friends at Google have to say about this Jack Daniel's single barrel select. It says it's pleasant, but not as strong and rich as the nose hints that it could be. It says this strong showing for a whiskey under 50%, and the alcohol is doable enough to not fight with the sweetness.
Yeah.
Strong chewing brings the Tootsie Roll chocolatey flavors with honey, vanilla, and wood.
Ooh, vanilla and wood.
So
See,
that goes.
I don't do the
That sounds like
chocolate, but I do
a
everything
romance
else.
novel for
But you know,
interracial romance.
That's what we always say about the description of all this shit is that they're marketing people be. I'm going on a limb and say they high when they doing this shit.
No.
Not high.
What I would offer, Fabian, is that you are in Memphis, Tennessee, not far from where Jack Daniel's is,
Right?
and always promoting this business that really has thrived on the Tennessee platform. I mean, this is a great combination. I mean, I can't even name how many times I've had a cigar and Jack Daniel's. I mean, it's part of my staple. You know, it's in the back. It's break when emergency happens. So you got that deadline, you got that thing, right?
Yeah.
You have a glass of a Jack and have a cigar, and you know what? Suddenly you're feeling real creative. So I'm just gonna say that this is a perfect marriage for
There
this
you
conversation.
go. There you go.
So this cigar that we smoking is a Monte Cristo Platinum Series.
Kim,
See?
ain't you supposed to do that?
Oh,
Boy,
Boy, give your phone to Kim. Give your phone to Kim, boy. I
well, he
swear.
already started. Go ahead.
woo, child. Let me do Kimberly's number. Woo,
Woo,
child.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, sometimes we have technical difficulties.
Yes. Kimberly's over there trying to find her damn hamburger. Where can I go get me a hamburger when I get off the
She got
Smoke
hungry.
Podcast? That's what she declared she was hungry when she walked in the door. She's like, what y'all got to eat in here?
Ain't
I'm like,
nobody
nothing.
said all that. Ain't no like to be
So
on
I
time.
tell
I
her-
have to skip dinner. God dog it.
So, first off, you guys know that the Monte Cristo cigars are like,
Top
I mean,
tier.
they're top tier. I agree.
A
So
cigar
the,
aficionado at the top every time, right?
oh yeah.
Yep.
So the difference with the Platinum Series is it's more of a full-bodied cigar with subtle spice and caramel flavors, earthy and floral fragrances. So, I mean, it's a full-bodied cigar. So it's definitely not a beginner cigar, which you're not.
You're not.
So
And
I think,
we're not.
I think we paired pretty good, Faye.
You know what, man?
You guys
I
did
tell you what, you
great.
got Jack Daniels, you got the vanilla notes from the Jack Daniels,
Yes.
you got the vanilla notes from
good.
and it just marries it all together.
And you know what? It feels natural.
Yes, it does.
There's no difference in it. Like it feels really natural right now. I feel great.
And we probably had way too much of
You
it to
should
drink.
probably bring like a laptop in front of me right now. I can just start writing
You
stuff.
start writing stuff.
Boom. I got you.
so
At least the
Trivia-
first chapter.
How long have you been smoking?
Since I was 18.
Since you was 18.
18.
So, yeah.
So I started at Madison Tobacco.
I remember
Over
what Madison
on
did.
Union.
Yep, over on Union.
So I had
I always wondered, why is it Madison Tobacco on Union?
It used to be on Madison.
It used to
in
be
the, in
on
the very
Madison.
beginning.
Vincent Gulla.
And they
He's gone to
moved.
rest. He's like my godfather,
Right.
Italian, born in Sicily, raised
wow.
in New York, in the Bronx. Got pulled, snatched up, had to serve in the military, in the Marine Corps,
Welcome
actually,
to America.
in Korea.
Damn,
You
Mike.
know,
Welcome
and
to America.
he was supposed to actually be going to play baseball. Loved baseball.
Right.
So he got pulled and he had to serve in Korea.
He got drafted.
And then he got drafted.
There you
That's
go.
the correct language. Pardon me.
No, that's that new
I
shit.
mean, I've been at Camp Lejeune for
No,
4
you
years.
right,
So
you right. No,
but
he
I feel
got-
like
he
you
got
pulled
drafted.
out. You got
Yeah.
pulled out of your life, and he went and served.
Yeah, I'm
and,
sure he didn't want to go.
You know, we laughed and talked many nights at Madison Tobacco. We closed up shop at 7, and you know it was just in time for Wheel of Fortune.
Okay.
6:30.
6:37. I'm sorry, 20 years ago. I'm a little
It was
rusty.
still 6:30.
Yeah.
But smarty pants. I don't need you to add to my story. All right,
So stupid.
revisionist history. #nope.
Why you so dumb? Just don't even know.
6:30. Okay, you feel better. 30
No,
minutes.
Fabian's
I'm gonna give you your
correct.
30
For the
minutes.
last however
I'm
many
gonna give
years,
you your
this came
30
on at
minutes.
6:30.
baby. Yeah,
He
but
just
like
wanna
the
be
last
correct.
Right after the
30,
news.
50 years, right?
Uh-huh.
It's 6:30. But he'd close up shop and we would have these cigars, and so he introduced me to a lot of concepts in terms of government, race, political views. Just I mean, we would spend hours talking, and so.
Wow.
I had him, of course, and I had shout out to my work dad, Howard Robertson.
Yeah, we done had Howard on the show a couple of times, boy.
him and
It's
Bev.
always fun with Howard on the show.
I had three parents in what I do. I had Howard and Bev, and I had Deidre Malone.
Yeah.
And I always mention them to let people know, like, you have to have a base. You have to have somewhere to start. That was where I started. The real people.
And pretty much every black business that's in media or some kind of public relations
Right.
have went through Howard and Bev.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you
And
something.
Deidre on something.
And
Deidre.
Deidre. That's why I meant
Because
Howard, Bev, and
these
Deidre.
three people don't believe in competition in terms of getting you a start. They want to help you find your space. They believe that there is space at the table.
Yeah.
And not only do they just talk it, they walk it. You know what I
Yep.
mean? So, when I think about, I was just starting with Demetrius Closet with the book, and Deidre, she told me, in no uncertain terms, which I put in the book later, she said, LaTrivia. And I mean, we're working, we're dealing with clients and PR. She wanted me to follow my dream. She said, write the damn book.
No, she said, Trivia. Write the damn
Yeah,
book.
yeah, you know.
You
and
must
she
have talked
wasn't
about it about more than one time.
She paid attention to everything. You could mention
Oh, yeah,
something
yeah,
to
Deidre,
her
yeah,
once, and
yeah.
she's gonna remember it. But
I've experienced that.
with that first book, y'all, I was like, it was Miss Bev was like, are you doing the writing? Are you making time for writing? Deidre, I'm working for her. She's like, you need to make time tonight to write. Next thing I know, I went from 500 readers to, like I said, over 1 million.
That's what I'm talking about.
1 million readers. And I'm talking about as an indie publisher, an indie writer. I can't even explain to you.
Oh, we
know,
it.
but the cool thing is that you also put other writers on too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you put other
And that's
writers
the thing.
on.
That's the thing is, and that's what to you talking about people like Deidre and Trust Marketing, Howard and Beverly, is that they have always reached back and
Right.
pulled other people up.
Yeah.
It wasn't, like you said, it's not a competition.
No.
If you make it, they want to be able to. They just want to celebrate your
Right.
success.
And
So,
they'll put you on.
Yeah, and they'll put you on.
The three of them have always put people that I meet, from Memphis. They always say, you look at a sister and she's polished. You look at a brother and he's polished. Like, well, who are your folks?
Exactly.
You're gonna
That's it.
find out that it was Deidre, Beverly, and Howard,
That's it.
and or all three.
Every black
aspect.
black company in that space
Yeah.
has had some tie-ins with
Yeah.
Deidre, Howard, and Bev.
Right, and I think that's one of the wonderful things.
And if you
about
haven't,
Memphis.
you're not at our level.
So here's another question.
Give them a call, y'all.
Here's another
Give 'em a
question.
call.
What's your go-to cigar? Like if you walked in a place and you forgot your main cigar, what you gonna be looking for?
I'm gonna be looking for that Cohiba.
Oh, that's what I'm
now
talking
this
about.
one is actually Capa Reserve of 1980.
Yeah.
That's the year I was born.
Oh,
I have not opened it yet because I want to open it on my 50th birthday
that's
There you
what's
go.
up right
I like
there.
that.
with my husband.
Are you keeping it moist?
What are you talking about? You talking about
The
romance?
cigar. Are you keeping it in a humidor?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
all right. Just
yeah,
checking.
absolutely.
Just checking.
Absolutely.
Because a few years, 25 years from now, that joker gonna be hard as a brick.
But let me just say, 25 years, I appreciate that. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Hashtag trivia 25. But I plan to. There are a couple of things I want to know. Number one, I plan on looting Fabian's stash because it is really extensive.
How many years we talking about?
Right now, like after
Oh,
this.
no,
Dang.
you ain't gonna get past us. We ain't that high. I mean,
it's
we ain't
top
that
flight
high. We ain't been
security.
drinking that much that you gonna get past
You
to get
know we
all
got
these
top flight
cigars.
security.
That's top flight
Top
security.
Top
Top
flight
flight.
of the
Top
world,
flight of the
Craig.
world,
Of the world,
Craig.
Craig.
World. Yeah, we
That's
got
not gonna
top
be
flight
enough
here.
for you. Secondly, I just want to say that I need to take some classes from Kim because her makeup is on fleek, and
That's
I
what
have
she
never
do.
been able to accomplish.
They putting us in 4K, man.
I
You
was
ain't know that?
Like, I'm looking at her definition. I'm like, nope.
I got
Kim,
look
Kim,
slim
Kim
on
came
this
over.
TV.
She's like, we filming? Like, yeah. How many K's is it?
I don't even know the language. I need to learn language.
HD
Kim.
or 4K.
HD
Kim,
or 4K?
Can I throw you a little PR work so that I can,
Yeah, girl, I got you.
yeah, so I can learn how to do my
They
makeup.
try to do folk dirty.
Ooh, we always put,
You don't
hey,
be,
we
hey,
always
you need to tell
pumping
these
you
people
up.
that they gonna be in 4K.
Fabian, can I make a statement just for the record?
Go ahead.
All the ladies in the room right now look beautiful.
Yes, they do.
Beautiful, beautiful,
See,
beautiful.
see how I just did that? See how I did that?
Beautiful.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Shout
Our
out
studio
to you.
audience.
You look beautiful too.
Yeah.
Flip it back,
Our
baby.
stu-
Flip it back.
and including that Kazukian man.
We can't get a shout.
Put your hair back, Larry. Throw it for him. Throw it.
Larry,
throw
like
it.
I ain't studying y'all.
Throw it, baby. Throw it. I got them dollars.
Larry, like I'm here for the liquor anyway.
I'm here for the alcohol.
I'm here for the
Hey, y'all
alcohol.
take a break so I can give me something to smoke. Hey, y'all, speaking of taking a break, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back with more LaTrivia
And the smoke.
We got to get somebody to smoke.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's so many people get a smoke.
What
too.
is the smoke sound? It's like psh, or
It's just the smoke.
smoke.
It's just
It's
the
kind of like Jackass of the day.
No, she's like, is there a sound? We don't got a
Oh.
sound. We don't got a sound.
Help
We don't have a
us.
sound.
Help us out.
What should we do?
Like we can go larger.
We can light like we lighting a cigar.
Whatever.
Did you record that? We got that. I may go back and edit that.
You gonna pull it right on out.
All right, y'all, we'll be right back. Ah.
So, LaTrivia, you've been smoking since you was 18, so you 7 years basically.
I like it. Math.
That's
so
what
they
really
really
good lady was 25. You were just, is it
Wait a
17?
minute, 18 plus
That
7
math
is what,
won't get
Kimberly?
you into
It's a math
college
thing.
or even in but that's some good math.
Yeah, I know how to add.
I am
Are you sure?
celebrating 41. I'll be 42 in August.
That's what I'm talking
Girl,
about.
you don't
That's
look
You're a
like
Virgo?
25.
No, I'm a what is it called? A
Leo.
Leo.
You're a Leo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was going to give you some extra.
Right.
I
You give
just-
me
You
extra.
thought she was in with
Nah, I
us.
thought you was in with us.
We known each other 20 years. You can give me a
we
little
still, we
extra.
still in. We still in, but you gonna be really in.
I'm like, can y'all get my good side?
I think we got it.
your best side.
Thank you.
Okay.
It
Who
don't matter
giving
which
us-
side we was on. Just like with Kimberly, we got Kimberly straight on because the side is the
We're
side.
not gonna talk about
Take a
the
picture
straight
so
on.
y'all can see Kimberly.
We're not gonna talk about the straight on.
You don't
Kimberly,
see her,
can
you don't
you
see her
teach me how to
ducking and stuff.
contour
I
and be
can't.
fabulous?
You gotta pay her first.
No, she don't. She said she gonna do some. She said she
pay
gonna do
you.
some PR work for us.
But
Yeah,
I-
there we go,
But
there we
I'll
go.
pay you. I don't mind. I need to be taught.
We
My
good, girl.
sister's been trying to teach me. Shout
It's
out
hard
to
work.
Gloria.
It's
practice
hard
every-
work.
It's hard work.
She's trying. You know what I mean? She's a
you look
guru.
good,
You
then
look
it's-
good, girl. You ain't gotta do nothing.
Yeah,
You ain't gotta do
you
no
don't need
extra.
that much.
Exactly.
You don't need
extra.
need
You
all
just
that.
need
Take it from,
enhancement.
You know how
take it
people
from me
say.
and Fabian.
Right.
We are connoisseurs of nice looking women.
Oh, okay.
Not
So-
the boy.
Yeah,
Okay. So, you know what?
What the?
y'all didn't like that?
I ain't said that. I ain't said that shit. I ain't said that shit. I ain't
First,
said
we
that.
finna get a smoke to you in about 5 more seconds.
I'm not in that conversation.
Exactly,
But I will take that compliment.
You better.
And I'll
There you
raise
go.
you too.
There you go.
Woo, child. Who we giving a smoke
Who
to?
we giving
Because
smoke
this
to?
child done went off the rails.
Well, I just saw the video and I'm appalled.
You appalled.
I'm appalled.
You know somebody named Paul?
Yeah. I know a couple of people named Paul.
I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, I don't know nobody named Flabbergasted.
So Kimberly, set it up for us.
Run amok.
Oh my goodness. Come on, bring it home. Bring it home, Kimberly.
Run your muck.
Run them up.
So poor Sesame Street. Y'all want to apologize now to the kids? The kids not understanding why y'all didn't speak to them that day. Well, which character was it?
It wasn't just that day. They showed. So what happened is my understanding is that
Of course it's yours.
somebody shot it.
I don't think anybody was shooting.
No. I mean, somebody videoed it. And when they asked the question, has this happened to you? So then other people showed their videos as well. So it wasn't just
that one
time.
incident that happened in Philadelphia.
There's a pattern.
He gave just a high five to the little white girl. And then 2 black girls tried to do the same high five.
And actually was standing close enough to him that the one tried to touch him.
But the thing that got me, he waved them off.
Yeah.
I'm like, what kind of shit is that?
Well, let's share.
And
let's share all the facts because we believe in facts. Okay. Right? Now, before I get to my rant, I will get the facts out.
Get the facts out.
Sesame, what is it? Sesame Lane? Sesame. Oh, I don't know if it's Sesame Street. It was Sesame Street.
Something. I think it's Sesame Street Live or something like that.
No,
Sesame Street Place.
Yeah,
I think
Sesame
they're on
Street
tour,
Place
right?
in
No. This was like their facility.
Yeah, the Sesame Street Place. Sesame Place or something.
Sesame Place.
Okay.
So they did say that, they were looking into the matter and that the person, basically what they asserted was that this person was not able to see because of the costume.
Mm-hmm.
You said it real quick. I'm going to call bullshit on it because he waved the kids off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And there was a request that came in that was, can we take a photo? And so they have a no photo policy, which said that no, we can't take a photo with you, and that the person in the costume was saying no. So I'm going to give all the facts because I do believe it's important to state that so that people can come to their own opinion.
Okay. Go ahead.
I already got my opinion.
Smoke friends, we got our opinion already.
Bull crap.
And then we will move into a different space, right? So we have to take into account what they are saying, their rebuttal. I think it's very important before we go into ours.
Right.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Rebuttal
up.
I have a 4-year-old autistic son who only responds in Cookie Monster to everything.
Okay.
And if I spent money and packed up all of my kids, the whole Welch clan, that's a lot of kids, and paid fuel cost. 4.
That's not a lot.
That's a lot.
Shit.
Okay,
today's term, that's a lot. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
And I bought tickets.
Okay.
And then we went to Sesame Place.
Okay.
Then I would expect for you to see my children because we're spending the money. So if there is some type of visual impairment,
you should have fixed it.
You
by
should
now.
fix it because we're spending money to be in the park.
Right.
And so my rebuttal is if we're just focused on facts, if what you're saying is true, that doesn't change the constant of the consumer, the customer, the person who is paying for that service.
Okay.
And you should have known that you had those blind spots. Okay,
right.
first. Secondly,
that's a little hard pill to swallow, but okay.
The emotional aspect from a young person who doesn't see color. We're talking about green people, yellow people, purple people.
So now we're talking about PTSD.
We're talking about
So I need to get paid.
The kids are in a situation where all they have thought about is that I'm going to see this figure.
Right. So the experience for them has been tarnished.
And so all of a sudden I'm waving, I'm reaching, I'm so excited, and I've connected with you on multiple hours. Most kids who are really involved in Sesame Street watch them multiple hours.
They're invested.
They have the apps. They watch the television shows. They buy the merch. Right. And so now that child is traumatized as a result of this. And so there is a long-term serious mental and emotional aspect for these children that we have to account for.
Right. So get ready to get sued, be sued, Sesame Street by these people.
So what's your rebuttal to giving one of the white young kids
you supposed
a high
to say
five?
Children of God.
High five, and then you see the little and you wave them off.
I was definitely interested. I checked this article out because I am a consumer of all things Sesame Street, and I do believe that they, in terms of COVID, they were the first ones to come out. They were attacked by Big Bird suggesting COVID. They have always been very proactive about promoting inclusivity, about diversity. And so what I am saying is simply this. You have a person who is potentially a problem, and
Right.
in any environment, in any organization, we own multiple businesses. You deal with this.
Okay.
Pay for it.
So what you're
pay
saying
for
is
it.
chances are the person that was in the costume probably was in the other costume as well. It was probably just one. It was probably was. I'm hoping it was just one person that was being an idiot.
No. I'm
think it was
saying
the-
that you need to identify the problem and address it directly. I can't say that to say one person amongst all of these employees is the only person who has this particular problem, and we don't know what that problem is. But I would say for the child, if it were my child, if I had spent the money, I would feel the same way.
Right.
I'd be worried about the long-term development, and so I feel as though they have to address it. Don't fight it. Don't make a lot of arguments about it. Put yourself in the position of the children who support you and the parents who support you. Pay, learn, listen, and move forward in a way that is valuable for everyone who is involved instead of providing a lot. I get that you're trying to make arguments, but you're not in that person's
No, I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to make an argument.
I'm saying
all I'm
that
saying,
person is saying I didn't see. We have seen the video.
Right.
How can you not see two kids waving
and you wave them off.
and you wave them off? And so what I'm saying is that in my mind, it is better to accept responsibility, train, pay, whatever you have to do, because there are many of us out there who might consider investing in you if you do the work.
So basically, what
you
you're
gotta
saying,
recognize-
you basically agreeing with us that they should get the
Yes.
smoke.
So,
Yeah.
but she also
they get
saying,
this-
but she also saying in her PR voice, y'all call me so I can help y'all fix this shit.
Fix this, make it right.
You have to you think about it. These children.
Yeah, they're
my
traumatized
son
now.
is
They're traumatized.
autistic, and let me tell you something. The only thing that connects with him is Cocoa Melon, Sesame Street, right, and Blippi.
So he would have been
So
devastated.
we would spend. I don't care how much money. I'll write 10
no,
books.
how
But if I get
devastated
there,
would he have been if that
If
happened
they
to him?
waved him off, I might have chased after them. And I understand. What did you say? I am appalled. This is absurd. This is ludicrous. Yes, all of the words.
Yeah.
But I think that Sesame Street, if they
It's
want to
just
continue
don't try to
protect
contest it.
right?
Just
don't
come on
contest
with it.
it.
Just go ahead and
just go ahead and do what you got to
we've
do.
Right.
identified
Don't
a
pay
problem.
whatever- right.
Right. We've
Yeah.
identified a problem, and we hear you. We understand
And we're gonna
you,
try to fix
and
it.
we're going to try. No, because with
No,
children,
that's all
you
they can.
can't
But
try.
that's all they can do is
We're
try.
gonna fix it.
But all they can do is try because you really don't know who you hired until shit like this comes up.
Right. So now
Right,
that you
yeah.
right, because that's just an employment.
Because you have to think
employer,
about
employer
for
employee.
us, it's like, oh no, they didn't. But for a child, it's this larger than life character that I have spent all of my time focused on is now unwilling to reciprocate.
Right.
And it has
And
to
they
be
don't know
something
that's
wrong
not the
with
they
me.
don't know that's not the same person that's on
Right.
TV.
Yeah,
We
no.
know that.
We don't
right.
know that.
And
So,
these are
yeah.
kids who believe that there's a blue cookie monster. And so I think that the best course of action in this is for the company to automatically
Just
accept
acknowledge it.
responsibility, accept it, and do their best.
So Sesame Street, you guys
You
get the
get
smoke.
Getting the smoke from
Y'all
the
getting
smoke.
the smoke. You already,
Sesame
you already
Place.
know why.
Sesame Place.
Sesame Place.
Plume.
Sesame Place,
This
you're
is
getting
a
it.
plume. This is
plume
this
of
is a
smoke.
nuclear plume.
A lot of smoke.
Yeah.
Because there are babies involved.
Exactly.
And that's where you have to start and,
So,
and end with it,
LaTrivia,
with the children.
If somebody wanted to find out about you on social media, how would they go about doing that?
We have a wonderful team at River House and Welch PR, so there's nothing that I shouldn't already be on.
Right.
Megan Woods, I want to send a shout out to her, and
Shout out,
Keo
Megan.
What's up, Megan?
Mendoza down in Miami that are working really hard to do that.
Make sure you
but-
follow us too.
Yeah, you got to follow this.
There you go.
We're going. As a matter of fact, my team should be sharing immediately
Yes.
You said she in
yes.
Miami?
in Miami.
Hey, send us some of them Cubans down there too.
But
Just
yeah,
the cigars.
Yeah. Oh, just
you
the
can
cigars,
follow
you right.
us online. Follow us on, if you Google and follow us, and if there is a place that you are that we aren't, let us know.
Yeah.
Reach out to us. We want to be there And shout out to my fans, the Medlovians and all the readers of the books.
You got some names? You got some people that?
We
You got a beehive?
We have a huge beehive of over 250,000 women.
That's what I'm talking about right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I love it. I love it when our black women come in here and they doing big shit.
Well, we
Big
write
things.
about
And all
interracial
of the
romance
female
to
guests
get
have.
rid of the stigma. You know, a lot of the books that were out there before were focused on someone saving us.
Yeah.
And these books
Don't
They even made
clearly,
it, they even made a couple of songs about it.
we don't need to be saved.
Yeah.
We have the best grades. We are graduating at the top of the class. We are the saluta and valedictorians. We are coming up with solutions.
Y'all
we
vice
are the
presidents,
leaders. We are presidents.
titans of companies.
Yes.
And they make up 70% of new cigar smokers.
Absolutely, and they do good makeup too.
And like right, Kim. Okay, Kim. Okay, we're doing makeup. And the purpose of the reason why I started was to empower women of color to see them in spaces that they had never been in.
So okay,
That's what's up.
one more last question before we get out of here. If a young guy came up to you, you would encourage him as well.
Oh yeah, we have when I say that we have a very dynamic and very diverse group of authors. Princess Woodard is about to drop her book, Tennessee Tidbits, to teach you about custody and parental rights.
Okay.
And, you know, if you're a single father, a single mother, married, divorced, adoption, all of the statutes and how that affects you in Tennessee.
Man, y'all get your phones out right now. Go to social media.
what?
Look up
Yeah.
LaTrivia Welch. Look up what else?
Look up LaTrivia Welch, Riverhouse Publishing.
Riverhouse
and
Publishing.
if you are need for PR, look with Welch PR.
And
Welch
also, we're
PR.
gonna have all this on our smoke.
Yeah, we tagging.
on all our stuff. So
And
if you
think
can't
about the
find it that way,
babies.
just go on Smoke Podcast.
Think about
You'll
the
feel-
babies.
I always use our research department.
Yeah.
Google.
I met your research department. They like real serious.
Oh
They-
yeah,
man, they
get
real
some real
serious.
descriptions.
What?
Right.
All right, y'all. We are getting ready to get out of here.
Get out of here,
So
man.
go ahead and do it, Fabian.
Thank you, Little Trivia. We appreciate you. And hey, Smoke fans, check us out on everything, all the social media platforms, everything, and
The
make sure you
podcast
check
is
out,
everywhere.
And make sure you, hey, LaTrivia is a beautiful woman, and make sure you go on our YouTube page and
Child.
check
Can I
her
do that, Kimberly?
out.
Can I say that?
Yeah, child.
Okay.
And
I'll
see how
take it.
Kimberly is
Angie,
looking.
Angie,
See how
I'm
Kimberly
telling my
looking at
wife that
4K.
it's, we good. I just making sure.
I hate it here.
All right, y'all. Until we smoke again, we are out.
We'll holler, y'all.
Ciao.
This is the Spotlight Podcast Network.